Alright, so I got a call back for a FSBO that I called yesterday. Gonna give him a call because I was not in a position to answer yesterday. So she called back, left me a voicemail. I'm gonna give her a call today and just kind of see how it goes. I'm, I'm kind of at the point in my career where I don't love going after FSBOs. But I still do it because it's a very lucrative part of my business. So let's give them a shout. Most of them are okay. It's just some of them are ridiculous. So let's see.
Hello,
Hey, Allison.
this is Loretta, her mother.
Oh, okay. Well, are you the one with the property for sale in on Zillow in Bryan?
Allison owns the property, and I'm just kind of helping her out with her phone calls and stuff because she works during the day.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. Are you a licensed realtor by chance?
Uh, we are not.
Okay.
We're doing for sale by owner at the moment.
That's what I thought. Sometimes, I don't know why. I don't know what the strategy is, but sometimes realtors list at FSBO. So I didn't want to call stepping on toes if y'all were licensed.
No, sir, we're not.
Okay, totally cool. Well, can I ask you a few questions about it?
Okay, what's your name?
My name's Eric. I think I left a voicemail yesterday.
It's possible.
Uh,
Yesterday was a busy day for me with some other stuff, and I don't even know if I've listened to all my voicemails.
I understand. You gave me a call back, and I was kind of in back-to-back appointments. So
Okay, yes.
yeah.
I called you back and you texted me and you said that you were in a meeting. Could you call me back in 30 minutes?
No, that wasn't me. That was somebody else. Yeah. But yeah, we're playing phone tag for a little bit, so I'm happy I got you this morning. I'm sure your phone's been ringing off the hook from realtors calling.
Well, really more spam calls than anything. Yes,
Oh.
I have had a few realtors call.
Yeah. There's a few of us that call these for sale by owners. So it looks like a really great place. Is Allison living there? Or is that like a rental property?
She was living there. She and her husband are in the process of building a home right now, and they moved out just about a month or so ago. I mean,
Got you.
they just to put the house up for sale.
Right.
So no, it has been occupied by her for the past 5 years, since 2019.
Got you. Yeah, it looks like a really nice place. I was actually going to ask why the world they'd even want to sell it, but that makes sense. If they're building a place, that makes all the sense in the world. Me and my wife are in the same boat on that. Okay, cool. Is it an option you think to like just rent it out and hang on to it? I'm sure it's cash flow.
They have thought about that, but at the moment they're just really going to try to sell it. They could use the equity in the home
Sure.
to go towards their new home, and they don't have any other rental properties. So, but we did knock that, or they did talk about doing that. It's just they're going to be living about 30 to 35 miles away from this home,
Got you.
and don't have any other rental properties, so really weren't thinking that was going to be in their best interest.
That makes
But
sense.
it is not 100% off the table, but right now that's really not the direction that they want to move.
It's kind of the last resort.
I would say that it is.
Sure. No, that makes perfect sense. Now,
So are you a realtor, or are you in the business of managing rental properties?
so I'm a realtor slash investor. My voice went. I'm with Keller Williams. Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yeah. So I personally don't do property management. I have somebody I refer that side of the business out to because it's not my forte.
Yeah.
So, well,
this particular neighborhood, it's where this house is, it is in a school zone and it's close to Johnson Elementary, but there is no pickup or drop off school traffic on this street.
Really?
And there are a couple of other houses on this street and the house behind us that are rental properties that are very well kept.
Yeah.
It's a quiet neighborhood. Our next door neighbor has lived there for 40 years and she's a great person. A couple of houses down, they've lived there. They built the house and have lived there since. It could go either way. It could be a really nice starter home for a family that wants to raise children there, or it could be a rental property as well. It could go both ways.
Yeah, it's the perfect size for a starter home. Is that kind of what it was for Allison and her husband?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Well, she graduated from college in 2019 and she bought the home right after she graduated. And since then, she's met her husband, got married, and they're building their dream home out on some acreage in the country. And it is an excellent home. She bought the home after it had been completely remodeled.
Awesome.
A company in Bryan, the home was in pretty bad shape. They bought the home and they pretty much gutted it and remodeled the inside from floor to ceiling. So
okay, that makes sense. Yeah, because I see it was built in 71. Is that right?
Yes, it was built in 71.
But it's basically brand new because it was remodeled within the last 5 or 6 years.
Yes.
Okay.
In the fall of I think it was in September of 2019, the house went up for sale.
Gotcha.
And Allison bought it. She's been the only homeowner since the remodel. And since she purchased the home, there's been a hailstorm in the area and the roof was replaced. So I think the roof was replaced in like November of 21, maybe 22.
Okay. Right after all those bad storms we got?
Right.
Okay.
So the roof was replaced, and at the time that the roof was replaced, there was an older metal backyard patio cover at the time that we bought the house. And after the hailstorm, the hailstorm damaged that area also. She had the roof replaced, and they did some roof modifications and extended the back patio out from the roof line, and it has a completely new large back patio area also.
Okay, that makes sense. Have you, I know y'all just listed it, but have you had any, good inquiries or showings on it yet?
We have shown it a couple of times to some people that showed interest. One of them was for a rental property, and then one of them was for her son for a college house.
Gotcha.
And, we've had some phone calls about it, just trying to see what kind of interest we can get over the next month or so. Okay.
No, that makes sense. Is that when the new home's planning to be finished up in the next month or so?
It's probably not going to be until April.
Yeah, they'll have a timeline, and then they're like, "Hey, we're not going to make that."
Yeah, and she's under private loan for the home at 3507
Green Oaks.
Green Oaks, and also for the new construction. So they would like to sell the house soon, but like I said, if things don't look like they're going well, it is a possibility that they could turn it into a rental.
Okay, that makes sense. I see, I don't know if you know this off the top of your head, but it looks like they have like $130,000 in equity, something like that. 140?
Close to that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Usually it's pretty accurate on my end, but sometimes it's like way off. So I didn't want to assume that.
Yes, close to that.
Okay. All right. Well, I don't think y'all are gonna have a problem, but if for whatever reason 30 days from now it's not sold, are y'all gonna be looking to interview agents, or do you think it's At that point, you
That's a
just have it as
possibility.
okay.
That's a possibility. A possibility. So I have your name down, who you're with, and what is a good contact phone number for you?
This is my personal cell phone, so I can text you over all my contact info,
Okay.
and I can email you my resume so you have it on file.
Okay.
So
Okay.
what's a good email?
I thought the email was going to populate in Zillow, but it didn't. It's out.
Okay, cool. And before I let you go, I'd like to come see it.
Okay.
So let me pull up my calendar. I'm assuming that would be you letting me in, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
More than likely, unless it's a weekend, but more than likely me.
Sure. No, that makes sense. I can pop by tomorrow real quick, maybe early afternoon, around 2 o'clock.
Hold on just a second. Let me look at my calendar.
Okay.
So that would be the 20th, Thursday, at about what time?
About 2 o'clock.
Okay.
All right. I'll put you.
I'll plan to meet you there, and if you have any buyers that are interested,
Yeah.
Of course, pass it along. But
Yeah,
it's
absolutely.
been a fabulous home. She loved her little home, and she kind of didn't want to sell it, but
Right.
they just kind of think it financially, it's probably the best thing for them to do right now.
Yeah, my home is right around the same size, and we have 3 boys, and it's like we have got to start this new build sooner rather than later because our family's too big for this house now. Because when we bought it, we had one kid, and he was still a baby, and it was like, okay, this is fine. And then now it's like, no, we need a bigger house.
Yeah.
But okay,
well,
I'll put you on the calendar, so you'll get an email invite to the thing tomorrow, the meeting tomorrow, and then I will call you in the morning just to make sure that we're still on for that.
okay, sounds good. Thank you very much.
Thank you, ma'am.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, so that's 2 contacts and a lead this morning. I actually forgot that I was recording this, so yeah, that's it. 1 call, FSBO, generated the lead, set a preview appointment for tomorrow, so it's not a listing appointment, which is fine. I used to set previews on all of these FSBO properties. This one, I just said, screw it. I'm going to go back to doing that because I ultimately have closed for a lot of listings on preview appointments. So it makes sense to do so. So anyways, that was the call. Pretty good call. Good way to start the session. So thank you guys.